wizard, Max, and the doctor. Yeah, that's how you open up a Harry Potter video.
Yeah.
Well, I had no better ideas. So, if you can't tell, thumbnail probably says American Hogwarts. I don't know the school that well, so I'm going to continue calling it American Hogwarts. Unless the doctor wants to correct me.
Ilvermorny.
Ilvermorny. Okay, then. So, anyhow. So, I was expecting 2 more players than what we have. My little brother, Toxic Gamer, I do believe his YouTube channel's called. He mostly does Fortnite stuff. He was supposed to edit this video for me. He will not, sadly.
Wasn't the Puppet Master supposed to be part of this?
Yeah,
He's taking a break.
Yeah, he's taking a break. He said he wasn't going to be able to play for a week.
Freaking showing up late for school
I know, right? I can just
already.
I can just say he got like for some reason he slept
The
in for a week.
measles, something.
No, the wizarding version of the measles.
Couldn't he just get the mortal version of the measles as
No,
well?
yeah, he could, but Ron in one of the books,
Wizards
it was
wizards get human viruses sometimes, right?
yeah, they do. But in Harry Potter, one of the later books, Ron actually dresses up like a troll, not a troll, like this really ugly thing in a blanket, and just said that he had like this wizarding disease that's just very painful. So, yeah, the more you know. Okay, so we're gonna start with the doctor first, since we usually start with Max. His character. So, Doctor, you get to introduce your character.
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure which one to go with. I made 2.
No, you're only playing one.
I know, but I'm not sure which one to go with.
Okay then, well, Max, you can introduce your character first.
My character is Maya
Maya what?
Hall.
Okay
I'm
then.
gonna send
Maya Hall, okay. That's not as weird as some of the... Wait, Maya?
some of the other 5 foot.
Oh no, there's 2 Mayas.
Wait, really?
I don't know.
Konai.
I don't know. I had never heard of no May.
Yeah, she's the artifacing teacher.
What? I got my name on the internet.
I made up my names off the top of my head.
That's hilarious. I'm just...
I made my names half and half, sort of.
I mostly come up with my names off, like, meaning. For example, Dustro, the name I usually go with, is a combination of my real name put together with math. And then Zalmo starts with Z, so that's the reason. So, okay, so we're gonna start off at Max's house. Max, I actually have to look up your character background that I did not get, by the way. Your Mulgories.
It's Mulgories Half-Blood.
Okay, so.
Your parents don't understand you.
No? One parent doesn't understand me.
Yeah, so. You're sitting in front of the fireplace, enjoying, like, hot cocoa.
You're roboting.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, we're back. Wow, the second I say that, it starts messing up. Okay, well, we're always have Discord problems, so we're getting around that.
sorry for that.
Okay. Memes aside. Memes aside. So, you're sitting. Maya. Maya Hall.
I'm trying to change my name to Max to Maya, but it's not working. So
I can do that for
I
you.
can do that.
please do that.
Change nickname.
Oh,
Save.
okay, someone capitalized that. Oh my god, I was about to flip out.
Okay, so Maya, you are sitting in front of the fireplace with your parents and your brother. You didn't give me any backstory to work with, so I'm improvising.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, so yeah, you have a little brother then. So you're sitting in front of the fireplace, enjoying some hot cocoa. Enjoying some s'mores, just because you don't like your parents doesn't like camping really.
Because we
You're in
can and we want to. Wait, one of them's a wizard.
Yeah, which one?
Father. I want to be like Harry Potter.
And apparently you're a gangster also.
But Harry's mom was also a wizard.
Yeah,
No, she was a muggle that had wizard powers.
making her a witch.
That's what a wizard is.
That is a true law. No, why? He had two wizard parents.
Just because you have two wizard parents doesn't make you a pureblood. That's a fun fact. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue.
Harry's mom was like Hermione, which means he's a...
No, his mom was a mudblood. That's
Yeah, Hermione was the mudblood too.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, but she's still a wizard or a witch.
She's still a witch and he's a wizard, so...
Whoever's talking in the background on Maya's side, thank you for supporting my argument.
It's my mom, don't worry. Hey, Mom, do you mind if you too?
I was expecting to hear "You're welcome."
He doesn't care, so you don't have to do much editing.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so back on topic. So you're eating s'mores in front of the fireplace with your younger brother and your parents, who just didn't want to go camping because it's like 8 degrees outside and they like air conditioning. Um, so you're sitting there, and suddenly the fire goes out, and a letter comes down, landing at your feet.
Yeet! A letter.
Yeah, it's a howler.
Oh, God. I open it up.
You don't open up those, they just yell at you.
So you have to open it up for them to yell at you.
Not necessarily, like, Ron's didn't need to be open. It just started yelling at him. So it's just like grows a face more or less, and it says, Miss Maya Hall, you have been accepted to Lavamori,
Ilvermorny.
Yellow Morning,
Ill.
Ill, Vamori,
Ver.
Morning.
Illavori,
Ill.
Ill,
Ver.
Morny,
More. Knee.
Illivorny,
I said it wrong.
Illivorny. You have been accepted to Ilvermorning.
That's close enough.
Hey, I'm already getting burned in the comments by somebody. I almost guarantee you right now for saying it wrong. I am ticking off a lot of Harry Potter fans right now. I'm a Harry Potter fan and I'm ticked off at my own pronunciation and lack thereof.
Oh my god, I'm about to die.
Ilvermorny, School of Witchcraft. Wait, what was it? I don't even think they have a motto. Screw it! Screw it! Screw mottos. Ilvermorny, a school of witchcraft and wizardry.
Misery.
Misery, yeah, misery.
No, it has Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Okay. Witchcraft and wizardry. Um,
Wizardry.
It's so funny. You keep saying Wizawee.
Wizardry. Am I mispronouncing Wizardry?
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yo, Wizard Harry.
Okay. So, you're expected to be on the train to the place, like, on a certain day, probably the same as Hogwarts. So, Kilma, the doctor, my good man, have you decided on the character you're to play?
Well, I was gonna base it off like Maya's stats, but
Unless Maya wants to divulge that information,
What?
like your character sheet, because I don't even have it.
Not completely done, but it's done enough to play with it.
What's your highest stat?
Intelligence, I think. Well, not intelligence. Is 3.
Okay.
alright. So I will be playing Rafam Moonglow.
Smarter than me.
La
No.
Femme Moonglow.
Rafam.
Wafa. And you're a pureblood. Oh my goodness, why do you pick some of the weirdest names? Rafam. Put that on screen right now, future me. Rafam Moonglow.
It's from
Rafam.
Hearthstone and World of Warcraft.
Rafam Moonglow. Anyhow, so you get a howler also. Like, I imagine you're just with your pure-blooded family as they're, like, doing actual wizard things.
Yeah, we're doing stuff. Ordering wizarding outfits and a wand over Amazon.
Don't you mean Wizards on?
No. You know how many owls are in the Amazon?
Love it. Love it.
Nobody knows.
So, you see a letter sitting at your fireplace, along with other letters that people have sent to your parents.
Is this one addressed to me?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go ahead and...
Rafam Munglo. So yeah, yours is just a normal letter. So it says you have been accepted to Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. And you have to be on the train on a certain date, which for now will be unspecified since that's unimportant.
Is that unimportant? That's when we go to school.
I know, but I mean, like, out of character, it's kind of unimportant.
Just say sometime in August, and that's when actual
August
school starts.
28th. Why August 28th? Reasons.
Phone.
So yeah. So y'all go to... You know what? You have flu powder, it's fine. So y'all
get this.
go to Diagon Alley. And y'all...
That's in London.
Flu powder.
London. Oh, that is true.
Like, neither of y'all are Muggle-born, so... It makes sense for y'all to go to Diagon Alley due to flu powder.
I mean, it'd probably like be some kind of American equivalent, but no one
American
knows
Alley.
what that would be.
American Alley.
No.
Oh, like
Diagon Alley was named that because it sounds like diagonally.
Okay, well that's true.
How about this? You gotta go to Target, and there's a special door.
Exactly.
You gotta go to Walmart.
Door 4.5.
Door 1/8.
You gotta go to Walmart, and there's like always one person that's a wizard there that just like takes you to the back.
Yeah, it's like in what's the
Cauldron.
What's the movie with the Olympians? Percy Jackson.
That was a terrible movie adaptation.
No, it was
Yeah.
Sea of Monsters. Percy Jackson, the Sea of Monsters.
Yeah, with the guy in the coffee shop. It's
That's
kind of
just
like that.
like, it's like, oh yes, come, I'll show you the back.
Oh yeah. The Mario thing.
It's a Wizard Walmart.
Okay, so Wizard Walmart. So yeah, y'all go to Wizard Walmart. Y'all get your school supplies.
I order on Amazon. So.
Oh, you order on Amazon. You're just there just to make fun of people who doesn't use Amazon.
No, I'm good at making friends. This is where I go to hang out. I came here to laugh at you.
Why not Starbucks? No, you go to Walmart to people watch. You go to Starbucks to hang out and make new friends.
I don't like coffee.
Neither do I.
Okay, so can we please get back on track? Okay, so Maya almost said the wrong name twice there. Maya, you see a insert description here, Doctor.
Oh, you mean for me?
A physical
Alright.
description.
Alright. This guy is, pretty good looking, actually. He obviously comes from, a good family. Being a pureblood, you know. He has a, I'm not sure how to describe that. He has that thing where he wears a long sleeve button up shirt and then a vest over that, you know?
Yeah, okay. So similar to how Kilma kind of looks, Chibi Kilma that I made. So similar to that, but a button-up shirt instead.
I'm not sure. I haven't paid that much attention to.
Chibi Kilma.
Yeah, I don't know.
1 second. I have him here somewhere. Okay, so point being is you see him, the Doctor. You see the picture Maya sent to me. So basically Hermione.
Blue eyes.
Yeah, he looks like he kind of looks like a younger version of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put both those on screen.
I'm sorry.
That will save me so much time.
I kind of just snorted. Does he not have the beard and the mustache?
Yeah, he actually looks a lot more like this guy.
How old are you?
A younger version.
Yeah, he looks younger.
Okay, so like.
Oh, so he looked like Weasley from Ruby. Race's little brother.
He looks more masculine than that. Come on.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm just gonna imagine you a lot younger.
That boy needs some testosterone.
Point being, guys, he's not that impressive.
Oh my god.
Like, long and short of it, he's not that impressive. Anyhow, so you see.
Wesley's a jerk. Don't compare this guy to Wesley.
You're a pureblood.
Yeah?
Okay then. Well, you see basically Hermione. Like with her father.
This guy is also being followed by a few of his friends. Just like he's obviously popular.
So he's basically Malfoy.
No.
This is gonna be good for those Hermione X Malfoy fans.
No.
Oh
When I take off so many people.
When I picked this picture, all credits to the creator because this is not something I made. It's something I got on the internet, so I don't want to be copyrighted.
Why do you think I go with pictures based from shows? Like, I
Do I
don't.
need to make sure that mine's not copyrighted?
Like, yours
Just
is
say
just a
that.
picture of some guy.
Just give credits. Just give credits to the creator, and you're good.
Google.
Yeah,
Say that you
problem.
give all credits to the creator.
Yeah, like Maya said, all credits to the creator. Please don't copyright strike me. Um, back to the story though. So, Maya, you have most of your stuff, but you still need a pet. So,
Okay.
an owl, a rat, or a cat.
Or the cat.
Run! Hold on! Are those shoes on sale? Why did you send that? Why did I read that out loud?
It's a funny
My
meme.
mother. First off, my mother.
Okay. So, back to the story though. Back to the fairy tales. Okay, so you go into the animal shop. Um,
Mhm.
let me find his name. That way I can make sure not to butcher it. Rav Moonglow. I'm just gonna call you Moonglow from now on. You
Rafam.
Rafam Moonglow. Sorry. Like I said, I'm just gonna call you Moonglow from now on. You see Moonglow in there, and he's picking out his pet with like this horde of other kids who are presumably first years,
Hmm.
and one fourth year student who is just normal looking.
Load the cat. I want the cat. No, it won't let me load the cat.
This is where we can't have nice things. We
You
can't.
know, I want a black cat. It's a black cat, but it's like a kitten.
Oh, you want a useless cat?
It's not useless.
It's a baby. Here you go. I found your
The
picture.
stereotype here.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. So you are picking out your cat, and you, sir, Mr. Moonglow,
Mhm.
what pet do you want? An owl, a rat, or a cat?
Sorry.
Hmm. I think Rafam gonna go for an owl.
Okay. Well, so as you're getting to the sellout thing, um, your guys' fathers start talking a little bit about work. Um,
Where do they work at?
I would assume the ministry, or not the ministry, magic, the American ministry.
Yeah, like their oars or whatever.
Yeah, they're Aurors. So they're talking about how it's been a few years since Voldemort's been defeated, or not defeated, but has gone missing. They're saying you know who, instead of Voldemort, obviously.
Maya's just like, are you guys talking about Voldemort?
Everybody in the store looks at you, Maya, and they all flinch.
Rafam just turns to you like, the heck you just say?
You don't say that name, Maya. That's a bad thing. Saying the name can break protective charms.
But they don't. They never do.
Actually, in
Maya's
Deathly
just
Hallows, it does. Like, I think Harry accidentally
because
said it, and their like whole protection spell Hermione set up like kind of broke, giving away their location.
that's because he was alive, not a freaking baby man child.
You just wanted to back if somebody said. Anyway, point being, everybody still flinches because in this, right now, everybody's still terrified of Voldemort.
It just turns to us like, you're not supposed to say the name. What did we talk about this? Name and give it fear, then it will have fear and control over you.
I told you not to say his name. I told you.
You're gonna get a beat. I'm kidding.
No, don't support child abuse. Not even in games. Unless it's My Hero. Um.
I would not do that to poor Todoroki. No, my shit.
Not to derail a conversation, bring up Todoroki in front of Max. Okay, so back to the story.
No
So,
conversation. Either bring up Awazawa or Todoroki. Try me.
how about not? Um,
Okay, let's get back.
yeah. So the fourth year student, he kind of just like buys rat food for his pet rat, and you, like, as he's leaving, hey, somebody DM me something.
Yep, that is Shafam Moonglow.
Cat. Oops.
Okay. Don't you start off with 2 automatic spells though?
No, that's only if you take that one perk.
Oh, I was just let y'all start off with like 2 automatic spells.
I mean, I guess you
We're
can.
not allowed to do them anyway because we're underage.
Yeah, well, I mean like, yeah.
Well, you're allowed to do them inside. Well, actually, that even that is Hogwarts rules.
Well, you're not even
What
allowed
are
to
the
have
rules here?
you're not allowed to have a wand until you go to school.
Yeah.
So,
We don't even have one, so.
yeah, you don't get that until you get to school.
Well, aren't we supposed to get our wand here?
No, you get them at the school. They have a professional wand maker, I do believe, working at the school.
I did not know that.
Well, or I could be wrong, but either way, it says you don't get your wand until you get to the school for some reason. So I assume they would have a wand maker who shows up at least for the first few days, giving students their first wand. So y'all finish packing, and the fourth year, you can see that he's obviously wearing like colors. 1 second. Like he's wearing like his house colors, but nobody is like even acknowledging him. Like they are actually actively avoiding him.
Sorry.
Yeah. So time skip because I don't think y'all actually want to interact with him since you don't know who he is, and there's probably a good reason why people are avoiding him.
Because it's your character?
Mostly. Well, no, you
Is
see.
he?
What?
Is he the Draco?
No, he's not. Um, he's like the Neville. He's like the Neville,
Ah.
but even worse. He doesn't even have the typology. He just has charms. Really useless charms. So, time skip to the train. So y'all get to platform 1/4. Maya, your dad kind of explains how it works to you. And he explains how the train system works for when he went to the school. And how that first year sits, it's like right behind the driver's cabin. Horn Servit's right behind them. Wampus behind them. Then you have the mixed cart for people who are actually friends with one another, who aren't in the same building or same house. Thunderbirds, Pigway,
Puckwudgie.
Pedwedgie.
Puckwudgie.
Okay, what he said. And then the dining cards in the very back.
Do we know what house we're in yet?
You don't know that
No.
until you get there.
Yeah, there's a whole ceremony with stone pillars.
Yeah, and like the floor actually moves. It's really cool.
And more than one pillar can light up.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting with the first years, Maya. Like, that's the whole point of having the first year's car. So I guess you could sit with the mix, but mostly friends do that. Okay. So you'll enjoy a train ride to Ilvermorny
Ilvermorny.
Ilvermorny.
Said
You
it right this.
Ilvermorny. Like, you enjoy a
Yeah.
train ride to the place. When you get there, um, like, they actually just have a nice path for y'all to walk down to their school grounds, which is also a castle. Instead of those stupid boats. Like, what if somebody's afraid of water, okay, or can't swim, and they knock over one of those boats? That seems like a bad design flaw. Tangents aside.
More tangent.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put my tangents in my box of tangents. Put that away for later. Yeah, y'all just have a nice path to walk up. There are carriages, but it's not that far. You can walk or a carriage. So, y'all get there. Like, you get to this main ceremony. So when you enter, you notice that the other students who aren't first years are taking stairs upwards to like upper balconies. Um, you see two professors standing at the door, and they say, like, a guy and a lady. Um, and they say, and the guy says, "Okay, first years, please wait here while the other students get to where they can watch the ceremony." Yeah, it's be great. And do y'all have any questions that we might be able to answer before the ceremony starts?
What order do we do it in?
Well, the guy speaks up. Well, you just make a line, I guess. Like, usually we just, like, just tell the next student to go. We don't call out any names in any particular order.
Hmm. Rafam is unimpressed.
Yeah, please stop. So,
Said his name. Crap, sorry.
Rafam. You said Rafam.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Besides, I'm editing this, hopefully. So,
I didn't hear you say a name at all.
yeah, I heard Rafam. So,
Did you get out, or you guys just heard another name?
yeah. So, who's going first out of the two of y'all? Moonglow or Maya?
Rafam raises his hand.
Okay, Rafam. I guess you can go first. So, they open up the doors once they hear a older person's voice say, "Okay, you can let the first years in. Everybody's in position." So, they open up the door and you see these four pillars and four engravings, I guess you would call them, of the four, like,
Yeah.
mascots.
Yeah.
As seen on screen now. Hopefully I can find that picture. So, we have a volunteer. I believe his name is Mr. Moonglow, correct?
Nods.
Okay, just stand in the middle, and let's see what house you get put into.
Rafam almost gleefully complies.
Hey, side note.
Yes.
House Hanson, we haven't picked them yet.
Well, plot twist. There's a plot twist here. Like, I know there's plenty of people who say hate me doing this. Heck, y'all two may even hate me doing this. But out of character, I was letting y'all choose your houses anyways. So in character, this is gonna be a big deal. So, As Moonglow steps to the center, all 4 candles light up, and the 4 engravings start to move.
Huh. That's interesting.
This hasn't happened in 100 years.
Yeah, I get the feeling I'm gonna hear a lot more of that sentence throughout my time here.
In 100 years. So a few more.
No one's perfected this spell for 100 years.
No,
Yeah, I know.
it's not the spell. It's just.
Yeah, I know. Then I'm just playing.
Mhm.
Like, yeah.
So which one do you want to go into?
Perform like things for a moment, like with the hand over the chin. Hmm. I suppose Thunderbird.
Um, the lady from before, like he points you towards the lady who let you into the room in the first place. Okay, Moonglow, your house teacher, not house teacher, head of house, I believe is what they're called, out of character.
I don't know.
Head of house, that's what I'm going with until I look it up. Your head of house for Thunderbirds will be Miss Konai. And Konai,
Alright.
like, points you, like, to a door which leads up to your other classmates. A few more students come up. Like 10 more students come up before Maya decides that it's probably better to do it now than later. So, Maya, you step up, and when you get there, 2 candles lights up. Horntail and Thunderbird.
Horntail.
Wait, is that not what they're called?
There is Horned Serpent,
Oh,
Thunderbird, Puckwudgie, and Wumpus.
Horn Serpent, you know what I meant.
One sir. Move on.
Horn Serpent.
One sir.
Okay. Okay, so you're appointed to the guy who let y'all into the room. Miss Professor Lycan is your head of house. So,
Hey.
like, Professor Lycan, like, points you to, like, your classmates. At the feast, because there's always a feast at the beginning of the year, you just see everybody, regardless of house, like, before everybody sits down, just start swarming um, Rafam, just like swarming him, like bombarding him with questions.
And he is just happily answering whatever.
You are literally Jacob at this point.
Yeah, but not as mean.
So you're gonna get a surprise with Maya then.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna get a surprise as well.
Oh no, are y'all both pull out your wands, like blast each other?
No. No. Maya
Doubtful.
is kind, but she doesn't like people.
She's anti-social.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, not
But
knowing.
it'll take a while just to like. It'll probably take a few minutes to break her.
Maya, you notice that other than the first years who have zero idea why everybody's flipping out that Rafam got to choose exactly which house he went into. You also noticed the fourth year from American Alley.
Uh,
I'll come up with a name for it.
Or
And he just like is also a like he's just like sitting down enjoying his like dinner, actively like not actively avoiding Moonglow, but not going out of his way to say anything to him.
I thought of a name.
Okay, what is it?
please pick an American name.
I know, right?
It's an acronym.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait, no,
Watch.
it's not an acronym. It's a word jumble, whatever.
Keith would work perfect for that name, for that type of. Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Wartmart or Wartmall. Something's wrong here. One
Yeah,
second, guys.
yeah, Wart Mall.
Okay, that's
Walmart.
I
About
don't.
Walmart.
It's Wart Mall. It's another way to spell Walmart.
Wartmall. Okay, we're going with Wartmall then.
Small. Okay.
Okay,
Or
so
Wally.
I feel like that's clever.
y'all are y'all eat your feasts. You see like most of the Thunderbirds are trying to sit as close to Moonglow as possible.
All right, well, I guess that ruins my thing.
What thing?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Well, to be fair, it hasn't happened in 100 years. So it'll be like really interesting to see what you do this year, considering.
Yeah.
Like you're literally the Harry, if Harry got to choose what house he went into, which he kind of did.
He
Yeah.
did choose what house he went into.
Not
And he
Slytherin.
chose Slytherin.
He's a not Slytherin. Okay.
Like not Slytherin, not Slytherin, not.
Not Z. Not Z.
Okay. So.
Okay. Well, your farm is just being charismatic as crap.
Showing.
Just being all, yeah, yeah, I'll be your friend, sure.
You sure you don't want to start off with 2 automatic spells, Moonglow? Like I already have them.
Yeah.
Like I already
I
have.
mean,
Like I have most of them typed up already.
I don't really, I
Yeah,
don't
when
think
I was
the
making my.
perk is very good.
Okay.
The perk that I did was kind of will play hand into what with all the stuff I chose would probably play into how her personality will go. Continue.
That's
What?
I was talking to myself.
what? Okay, I'm just confused at this point. Why are
I'm
still?
talking to
No, you're not confusing me. It's something else
You're
altogether.
confusing me.
What?
what happened.
Like, there's so many people on Discord that are my friends that I play other D&D games with who hasn't been on Discord for like 3 months.
Yeah.
That is weird. That's stripping me out a bit. I should stop looking at that. Okay, so you kind of see like the professors. By the way, I do believe there's 15 of them. 14 classes. Yeah, 14 classes plus headmaster. So yeah. So you see the 15 teachers technically, if you want to count headmaster as a teacher. Kind of all like talking like about something, and they all seem to be serious. Welcome to Levermore, or I'm gonna mess this up so many times.
Ilvermorny.
Ilvermorny. Welcome to Ilvermorny, students.
Ooh.
Tomorrow, the first years will be getting their wands first thing in the morning, and then you're expected to go to your classes. But for now, let us enjoy our feast. So yeah. Hey, there's Thunder.
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
Thunder! Thunder!
Thunderbird.
Exactly.
This is what's happening. Pronounce that name.
Rafam.
Okay. So one sec, I have to look up the classes right quick. In what order?
Dyslexic person. Good luck.
Rafam.
Rafam.
Reform.
Oh my goodness, y'all take 8 classes like your first year. Right.
Yeah.
There's 3 A's in my character's first name.
Okay. So y'all go to get your wands. Y'all get the wands that y'all sent me in y'all character thing. For Maya, it was
I picked new stuff.
Maya. What is your wand then? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Huh.
That's okay. Okay. Rafam, what about you?
Rafam's wand has a hawthorn wood with a clabbered horn core and is 13 inches.
Okay, so Willowwood is Curse's Unicorn Hair's Patronus. That's weird.
It's complicated.
Okay then.
What was hawthorn?
Yeah, you may want to take that down somewhere. Okay.
Guys, because it's raining, like storming, raining over here.
Same over here. They're probably hearing it twice.
Yeah.
They're actually not. That's the funny thing. I have good headphones.
I
So,
don't know if it's raining over on my end.
probably is.
Well, I don't have headphones. I'm waiting for those. I'm waiting for tornado sirens to siren. Then I have to go into my freaking laundry room and still play DnD.
Okay, so y'all get your wands. Okay, well, I know this may sound like I am kind of overplaying. It hasn't happened in 100 years thing. I've overplayed that enough, so.
Hawthorn
Maya.
is wards.
Words. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Was so freaking cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
So. Like, as you walk up, Maya. Miss Hall, I remember when I was giving your father his first one when he attended to this school.
Yeah, it's raining on my end.
Yeah. Like, we all live in the same state, for Pete's sakes. Like, what did y'all expect?
And in the same county.
I mean, it is the natural state, though.
That's fair.
Freaking can't tell whether it's raining in Clarksville.
During when it's supposed to be winter, forever who doesn't live in Arkansas, we get the 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah. This one time, my dad was waiting in the drive-thru at McDonald's, and it started raining, and then stopped raining, and then he got to the window.
Yep. Okay. Continue.
We're
Okay.
riding the D-rail.
Yeah. So. You must be really excited to be in.
Ilvermorny.
Well, no.
I'm sorry.
Horned Serpent.
Maya just nods.
Okay, well, you get your wand then.
She doesn't talk. She doesn't talk much. When
Oh,
she
wait.
does,
Okay, so she's like Kilma. When she talks, stuff happens.
no, when she does talk, it's either that she's really mad and roast you.
Oof.
Like Gilma.
Yeah, exactly like Kilma.
But if you become her friend, she will talk to you a lot. I base this off my real self. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Sorry, I have to look up the classes. My puppy's trying to get to me since it's raining and storming. And I have to hold her off. No, because if she gets over here, she's hit spacebar a bunch of times. That's the only thing she knows how to do. And she doesn't sit whether you like it or not. So y'all get to your first class, which is astronomy for some reason. 1 second, let me double check that. Yeah, astronomy. That's weird. Let me find the teacher for that class right quick. Oh, man. Okay, so that is Professor Tayani. Tayani. Hello, I am Tayani, and I will be your astronomy teacher. So, what? Why would they take astronomy?
You have to know the trajectory of the moon and stuff, so it's either like a
So,
curse would work
okay,
or
Astronomy in the book is used for spell making, so it's good to have that like +1 right away.
yeah. So, astronomy is commonly poo-poo, leave me alone. Like, my puppy doesn't want to leave me alone. There she goes. Okay.
Oh, leave her alone. She's scared.
Leave me alone.
Okay. So, astronomy, as most of y'all probably know, unless y'all has grown up without a lot of magic in your lives, is commonly associated with making spells. Out of character, I have no idea how to actually run this class. Introduction to astronomy here.
Yeah.
I guess I won't give y'all homework today since y'all have 7 other classes y'all have to get to, and they're probably gonna give you homework. So next class is
That's how every class be.
no. That's not how every class be's. That's how most of them are, though.
Yeah.
So next class is charms. Draco Wood. I am you see a older man with brown hair. And he says, "My name is Miss Professor Draco Wood, and today, Popo, why do you bother me while I play games?"
Wood Draco?
Draco Wood. Today, where that be? I'll be teaching you how to. There's the thunder. I was waiting for it. Okay.
Coming from my end.
Same over here also.
I think that one came through mine as well.
They hear it 3 times.
Well, I'm the closest one to the window.
Yeah.
I'm in the kitchen.
Today we'll be learning a truly versatile spell. Wingardium Leviosa, the levitation charm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hmm.
The reason I'm doing this, Doctor, is that way you and Maya are kind of on the same page, because I let her have 2 spells with
Yeah.
2
So
automatics.
anyway, I was supposed to pick one anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Wingar.
the GM can choose whether or not to have us learn spells throughout the year.
No.
Yeah, you will learn spells throughout the year. That way y'all can actually do stuff.
That's part of the reason why I didn't choose that character.
So much thunder.
shut up, bro.
I know, right? Okay, so Maya, you...
There was a delay. It was the same lightning bolt, I'm pretty sure. But it
Okay,
was like closer to Destro.
it was. Maya, you will be... Like, can you demonstrate how to cast this charm? Like, I'm pretty sure your father... Like, he's notorious for using this charm when he was in school. Hey, my puppy's back! She's attacking! She learned how to get past me.
Having like, or
Impressed
me
her.
and the doctor have freaking thunder troubles, and you got a dog problem.
Hey, don't talk to Pooh that way. Okay. Maya, like, your father would... Don't you dare, Pooh. Eh. Okay, there we go. Now she's, like, right in my face.
Oh, leave her alone.
I am! She won't leave me alone! Okay. Maya, your father is notorious for using this spell back when we was in school. So, let's see if you can live up to his. This thunder is really bothering me at this point.
Okay, here, I'll just mute myself until I
No, no, it's on my end.
It's on my end too. Lightning.
We can play through it.
Okay. So, Maya, you need to... So, are you to go up and cast, like, demonstrate the spell to him?
1d10, correct?
D10 plus intelligence plus power.
Highest relevant for charms is
Plus-
intelligence, I do believe.
Well, no. Highest relevant skill means your credits in that
Charms,
skill. Yeah, charms for this.
which... I lost my page now.
Plus,
Like, I think it'd be plus 0. I don't think you put anything into charms, did you?
no.
Okay. So...
Alright. So intelligence plus power. And I don't think you get any other modifiers.
No, I didn't choose any.
There we go. Get back to my page.
R, not D.
Well,
That's what I did wrong.
Yep. Well, see, I can't hit space while I play, so thank you for doing that. Now I can actually copy and paste that general command and correct it on my end.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you would have been able to do that anyway if she. Well, I guess maybe.
No, because sometimes Avery deletes that and it just leaves a mess.
Yeah.
So you want me to roll for you, Maya?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get used to that 1d10 because I'm used to playing 1d20s.
20s. And 1d100s. 13. Yeah. Let me find Wingardium Leviosa. Wait.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, you just have to roll higher than 7. You have to roll
You
higher.
said R by mistake.
What?
And a 13 plus everything. So.
Yeah, you have to roll higher than 7, so yeah. So you make... So you walk up to class kind of sheepishly, like not really wanting to say anything. Like he puts out the feather in front of you so he can demonstrate. Hoping to make a fool out of you, by the way. You cast the spell properly, it levitates up. He kind of looks dumbfounded that you did it so easily. So...
Just turns to him and she said, for the first time since you've been there, spoke, "You shouldn't underestimate me."
Our farm is intrigued.
I'll keep that in
And then
mind,
goes
Miss
back
Hall.
to her seat. And then goes back to her seat.
So, Rafam.
Yeah. Yeah, he was probably talking to one of his friends at the time, so he's like, yeah.
One of two things. Please pay attention when Miss Hall is up here.
I
Um,
was.
okay then you would have no trouble casting the levitation charm yourself then.
Well, that's not necessarily true. You know that there's some kind of innate magical ability that's very different between all wizards.
That is true, but if you can pick what house you're in, which hasn't been done in 100 years, I'm pretty sure you should be pretty capable of doing this.
Yeah, who knows?
So you either come up here and... Well, no, you don't go up there. He, like, places feathers in front of everybody else except for Miss Hall. Except for Miss Hall!
That was a big one.
That was a big one.
The sun, the feather.
No,
Is
except
the,
for Miss.
the, the,
Except for Miss Hall. What?
that was the sound the feather made when it landed on the desk.
So, do you want to attempt casting the spell? At least?
Yeah. Rafam is going to attempt to cast Wingardium Leviosa. He succeeds! Yes!
Barely!
Oh my god, I rolled exactly 7.
Yeah, so...
Yes.
Well, like, it doesn't, like, fly up as easily as Maya's did, but it still levitates a little bit. So... Okay, well, next class, I'm expecting great things from you, as always, Mr. Glomas. Is that right?
What?
1 second. Moonglow, sorry. That was a mistake out of character. Anyways, so tomorrow we're going to continue our classes. As always, I'm expecting great things from Mr. Moonglow. I guess Miss Hall also. Class dismiss.
Miss Hall is actually the better spellcaster.
Yeah, but she doesn't like being in the spotlight. She actually quite hates. She's like Awazawa. Oh my!
You're just playing Mr. Aizawa. You played him too much.
I know. That's the thing.
I expected you to play her a lot like
And then you have to-
Neo. I was honestly...
Maybe for some kind of role playing thing, we could have it where she like, takes a negative whenever she's at the front of the class.
Sure. Like, if it's a subject I'm pretty sure she wouldn't be good in. Like, what are your 2 spells that you chose, by the way?
Then got the levitation
Charm?
and mending charm.
So, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, your next class is literally Defense Against Dark Arts.
Oh, that's one of my mastered.
Yes.
Wait, are any of these spells actually Defense Against Dark Arts? Like, the starting spells? No? None of them?
Yeah, no. This is what I picked for one of my
Yeah. So, you get there, and...
No, that's Dark Arts, not Defense Against Dark Arts.
Oh, what? Yeah. There's hit space. My dog hit space! I warned y'all it was that happen. Nobody listened.
I might
did.
sunder off every now and then because I keep getting huge amounts of outbound packet loss rate.
Protector Eam? No. Unless I give
Okay.
him a normal name. There.
Billy!
Eric. I am Professor Eric. I am your Defense Against Dark Arts teacher. I guess what we could do is go over introductions. So, if y'all have any questions about what I'll be teaching this year, any spells that you may want us to review first, please say now. One of the kids in the back raises his hand. and says, "What about the..." Let me find a curse. Charms, more charms, jinx.
What are you doing?
Okay, I was looking for...
Hitting on
Yeah, I was looking for an automatic spell. I found one. What about the Jelly Legs Jinx? Well, that's a pretty simple Jinx. Um, any other... Anybody want to suggest any other spells that we could possibly go over?
Maya raises her hand.
Yes, Miss Hall?
What about the Patronus charm?
I'm pretty sure the Patronus charm would be slightly too events for you, Miss Hall.
No one notices, but she's slightly smirking.
Out of character. Know what you have to beat to actually cast that spell.
It's a stupid high number.
Yeah, you have to roll a 21 or higher.
Maya does them on the first try. Just higher.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
It requires a charms credits of 8 or
I said
defense
I
against
was.
dark arts credits of 3.
Yeah. As I was saying, though, I think that is slightly out of y'all's league. Like, I'm not against trying to teach y'all these spells. It's just, like, if y'all can't learn the spell and use it effectively, then there's little point in me teaching you the incantation. Like, not to be rude, Miss Hall.
It's fine.
So, any other suggestions?
Reform does not suggest anything.
Okay. Well, the jelly... Well, I guess that'll be all for today. Tomorrow we'll be practicing the Jelly Leg Jinx.
Cut out.
Tomorrow we'll be learning the Jelly Legs Jinx. I expect great things from all my students. Class dismissed. I have to scroll back up. Yeah, the Patronus is ridiculous. Flying is next.
Oh no.
Expert at flying.
I have so many tabs. Like, I have to scroll through so many different names for all the teachers. Winrow.
Now you know how I feel about the freaking My Hero Academia.
There's a difference, though. You have characters to base your things off of. I do not.
So mine's just a bit more easier.
Yeah, a tad bit more. Hello. Today, well, not today, for the rest of this year, we'll be practicing flying. Flying is most commonly used for transportation and the game of Quidditch. My name is Miss Winrow. Do not call me Professor Winrow. If I catch you calling me Miss Winrow, I will give you detention faster than you can get off the ground.
What if we say it by accident?
She kind of glares at you for a second. I am not afraid to give my students detention for not listening, Mr. Moonglow. either way. Let us lie once. But after that, I'm not giving anybody leeway, especially you, Mr. Moonglow. You're supposed to be the example, not the exception.
Alright, Professor.
Just grab your broom before I give you detention.
Technically, you didn't call her Professor. What was her last name?
Winrow.
Technically, you didn't call her Professor Winrow. You just called her Professor.
You want to get smart with her, really?
No, that was out of character.
I
He
know,
did
I
say
mean, out of
Professor,
character.
though.
Are you really the try to get technical? Like, she will give you detention.
Well, he just said it once just to, like, test her. To test the,
Water.
let it slide once theory.
Yeah. So, y'all get on your brooms.
Probably just gave you a warning.
So y'all get out your brooms, which I'm roboting pretty badly on y'all's side. There we go.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Y'all have your brooms? Now then. All you do is hold your hand above your broom and say up. That's all we're doing. It's not complicated.
You gotta roll.
Yeah, both of y'all roll 1d10.
Get a plus 2.
No, technically you're not flying. You're just saying up to get the broom in your hand.
What?
Is this gonna be counting as like a flying check?
No.
Oh, dang.
Moonglow. You say up, and the broom goes off the ground like 2 inches, but falls back down. Maya, you're so confident from earlier and proving that teacher wrong. You say up with so much authority in your voice, it comes up and smacks you across the face,
Of course.
knocking you off your feet. Maya, there's no need to go.
Freaking shit! That freaking sucked.
Miss Hall, there's no need to yell at your broom. You disrespect the broom will disrespect you.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
It's okay, just make sure it doesn't happen again. So
I'm outside.
eventually, by the end of class, y'all do get it down slightly faster than the others. But, yeah. Class is dismissed. Y'all go to your next class, which is Herbology.
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 Yeah.
Welcome to Herbology. I am... Wait, did I put a pun by the Herbology? Yes, I did.
Herb?
Herbology.
Is it herb?
No, it's shrooms. It's shrooms. And it's also a lady. I am Professor Shrooms. What's up with this voice I'm doing? That is
That sounds like Umbridge. Oh my god.
What?
I'm about to cry here.
I am Professor Shroom. Okay, stop it. I am...
That sounds like freaking Umbridge had like a freaking cold.
Okay.
Could have been herb.
I am Professor Shroom. I'm your herbology teacher. We don't really do much in this class except for learning about plants and where to find them. Most of the knowledge you learn in here will directly help you in potions, which you'll probably have next in 2 class hours from now. Mr. Moonglow, can you tell me... Great, I have no questions ready.
Questions.
Okay. Well, I was trying to think of a plant question. And I cannot think of any off the top of my head. Oh my goodness.
This is bad for me.
Yeah. Sorry, right now I can't think of any.
No, think of a healing herb and ask where to find it.
That doesn't help. 1 second. I have to Google something on my phone.
What?
You're roboting.
Sorry, I have to Google something on my phone. I'll robot for a little bit.
Stop raining and storming.
Oh, I forgot that was a plant. I thought that was an animal.
What?
Okay,
You talking about cowbane essence?
I think so, but no, not that, but that too.
What?
That too. So, Mr. Moonglow, can you tell me, what is very effective against Devil Snare?
Alright. Herbology check. So this is gonna be D10 plus just intelligence.
I think so. 1 second, I'm looking for it now. Intelligence or fineness?
Finesse.
Finesse.
Alright, so yeah. I got a 9.
So, you light is the thing you come up with.
Light?
Yeah, that works really well against Devil's Snare. They do not like light. The Lumos charm actually is really useful against them. How about you, Miss Hall? Can you name any plants off the top of your head and what they do?
We're about to hear Miss Hall just be like rattling off plants for hours.
Do I have to make a check?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my intelligence, which is 3.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah.
How does he roll higher than me?
Not by much.
I'm kidding.
Luck.
Yeah, luck. The thing you think of, Maya, is that Devil Snare actually wants, like, Devil Snare, if you don't relax, will murder you.
You don't relax and you get pretty much murder you.
That's true. So you will have partners in this class. Well, since y'all two was the two who answered questions because I called on y'all, and we're running short on time since you have to A, learn where all your classes are, and B, get introduced to your teachers. Mr. Moonglow, Miss Hall, you'll be Hybology partners. If that's okay with y'all.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Well, she just starts.
Also, consider you're rolling lower than me as because you got put on the spotlight.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Asked a question.
Technically, I was saying, that complex of an answer was just like, oh, by the way, if you don't relax, it will literally strangle you to death. Okay.
It's like, if you don't relax and you're in Devil Snare, it will pretty much murder you.
So.
Yeah.
History of Magic is History of Magic. Both of you roll a d10, and I'll decide what happens in there.
Wait, is this like a History of Magic check?
It's just like chance.
Okay.
It's just chance.
I got a 3.
Okay. So, pretty much, Professor Hasama, he tries.
What's the professor's name?
Hadasama.
He is an immigrant from Japan.
He is. Yeah, after he said his name, everybody just stopped paying attention to him. So, for you, Mr. Moonglow, like, everybody in class, after they hear this, for the most part, like, half the class goes over to you, still, like, kind of questioning you on how you got the 4 candles to light up like that. And the other half of the class, who just doesn't care about that, is surrounding Maya and saying how it was impressive that she was able to cast the levitation charm without any foresight that that was to happen. So I guess I'll do Moonglow first. So,
Can I make a persuasion check?
sure. Against who?
Just the people around me, just to like wow them.
Sure. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
succeed.
yeah.
Wow. You're really cool. Rafam. Like you're really
Yes, I know.
like you was able to get all those pillars to light up and get put into the house you wanted. Like
Yeah, I saw that coming.
like the teachers just are flipping out about it. Like I don't think our terms teacher likes you very much either. Or that Miss
Yeah,
Hall.
that's fine.
So on the flip side of this, Miss Hall, you're also being surrounded by students. What do?
Well, she pulls her feet up to her chest and just slowly curls up into a ball.
You okay, Maya? Like you're doing really great. Like you showed our charms teacher that you can cast a pretty good charm.
Yeah, I'm just not used to having a lot of attention. That's all.
You are like polar opposites.
It's
Yeah, until you get.
important in this game to be like specialized in what you do,
That's fair.
not be min maxer.
Okay, well, if you're uncomfortable with a big group of people around you, then I guess we'll go talk to Moonglow then.
Okay.
So yeah, the other half of the class now is surrounding you, and the teacher is just like looking at Maya. So I'm guessing.
Just the entire class surrounding this one student,
Oh, by the
and then
way,
on this other end of the class is just one other student.
Hasama is actually a female, by the way.
Oh.
Hmm.
I forgot
Actually,
Hatasama. Yeah,
are you saying? Are you saying Awazalba?
no.
No.
Hot.
Spell it in the thing.
That's what I'm hearing.
Hatsama.
Hatsama. Hatsama.
Oh, okay.
That is one hot sama.
Here's insult.
That was out of character.
I know. I was joking either way.
Insult.
Anyhow, I'm guessing Moonglow here has been taking all the attention. Maya? Or not Maya, Miss Hall. I don't know why they make us be so formal with students.
Don't mind. I just don't like big crowds.
Well, at least in this class, once we get the ball, or I don't know why I'm doing a guy's voice, it's a lady.
Because you can't do a lady voice.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I don't understand why. Like, once we get the ball rolling, it'll be a pretty quiet class, just studying.
I like that.
Okay, well. Class dismiss! Nobody hears it. Like, everybody still is just, like, being, like, little fanboys around.
Like,
People are like dogpiling
Yeah.
the farm here.
can Maya say something?
Yeah, sure.
Will I have to make a check? Will I have to make a check for this because she's about to yell at them to like class dismiss?
Sure. Make a check.
What would that be?
Persuasion?
No, she's just trying to yell at y'all too. That way you hear her, so maybe persuasion.
I think it would actually be a perception on my end.
Okay, so 5.
Okay, so it's 5.
So if he rolls lower than 5, he doesn't hear you.
I'm not gonna roll lower than 5. Because you know what perception's based on?
Spirit.
Spirit. Yeah.
You hear her say class is dismissed, but nobody else around you notices.
Alright, come on, guys. We gotta go to next class.
Oh.
Notice how Maya was this quiet, innocent girl until the teacher started yelling and she got irritated.
So your next class is potions. So
Oh no.
it's actually a pretty cool dude, actually.
At least it's not Snape.
Yeah, Snape's physically abusive.
Oh my. Ron.
Wait, hang on. What?
What?
It's Ron all the time.
He has to deal with Potter all the time. So, okay, potions. Lichen. Okay. So, you'll walk in there. I forget. Okay, so you'll walk in there, you see Professor Lichen. He's smiling, like he's having a great day. Like he's just having a cup of tea, waiting for y'all to take your seats. Just enjoying the window by his chair, looking outside, and just enjoying the nice day. So what do y'all do?
May just sit down quietly.
Rafam sits next to Maya.
Maya just looks at him and
Smile.
looks around. Slightly waves her hand while looking away.
Anyhow, I can't.
Dang, bro got shut down.
Anyhow, before I just enjoy this lovely day and we get nothing done, as some of y'all may know, I am Professor Lichen. I am the headmaster of Thunderbird.
Hold it.
Wait, what?
He's a teacher and the headmaster?
No, he's not the headmaster. He's head of house. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Head of house. He's not that cool. Anyhow, so I just want to ask the Thunderbirds in here right quick. So how's your first day been going so far?
Pretty great.
So, yeah, the others have mixed opinions.
I'm guessing when I answer, they're all just agreeing with me now.
Yeah. Not to pop y'all's bubbles. Sure, Mr. Moonglow is impressive for what little he has done so far. But in potions, if you don't make an effort to learn, you're not going to learn anything. So,
Don't worry, sir. My family's all about effort.
I would expect nothing less from you, Moonglow. How about you, Miss Hall? Is the Charms teacher giving you any trouble yet?
I proved him wrong.
I wish I could have been there. That sounds like it would have been fun.
Also, why is all the teacher just like, oh, Miss Hall, like, how have you been? And she's just like,
Because you're sitting, okay, in this case, you're literally sitting by Rafam.
Doesn't mean she wants attention.
You are sitting by the most popular kid at school right now, who is debatably more popular than the Perfects.
Doesn't do it by choice.
So.
Oh, it's a choice. It's a choice.
It's not a choice. You sat next to her.
Seeing that Miss Hall kind of just wants to be left alone.
Just because it was Rafam's choice doesn't mean it wasn't a choice.
Rafam, how about you sit over here? Like with this person.
Nah, I'm comfortable where I'm at.
Rafam, or Mr. Moonglow, how about you sit over here? He says, again, a little bit irritated.
Fine, I don't mind.
Okay. Okay, so yeah. We are here to learn about potions. Last thing we want is broken cauldrons. Don't mix anything together that I don't say to mix. That's a good way to lose a hand. So, Mr. Moonglow, how about, since you seem to be really impressive already, how about, you know what? Today's class will be decided by you. What potion should we teach? Should I teach today?
I'm gonna make an intelligence check for Rafam here. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, in that case, I need to grab my phone right quick. In that case, I guess I will have to choose since... Why am I so echoey? There we go, it's fixed. 1 second, I have to boot up something. So, potions. 1 second, I need to look up that too. What is that? That looks like a cool potion. 1 second, I am actually having to read up on potions right now. So, the hiccup coughing solution is a potion that causes the hiccups, coughs, however you pronounce that, hiccups. It's a pretty important
You okay over there?
Who are you talking to?
to the entire class.
What?
So the hic coughing potion is a pretty simple potion. So can anybody in class tell me what's inside? Oh, that's Polyjuice potion. I almost read off the wrong potion ingredients. Psst. Nope, it keeps pulling up Polyjuice. You know what? I'll just make this up on the fly. I'll just use some of the ingredients from the Polyjuice potion. Because I don't know. Wait a second. That file actually has potions. Let me get down to the potions.
You forgot about the potions section?
I did. The Boil Cure Potion is the potion they'll be looking at today. Can anybody in the class tell me what's inside the Boil Cure Potion? Anyone at all? There's no need to be afraid of me. I'm not Professor Snape here.
Would this be a potions check?
Yes, it'll be a potions check.
You know who Professor Snape is.
You want to make a potions check?
9.
Sure. What would that plus anything?
Intelligence and finesse.
Okay.
Both.
1 second. I'm seeing what Mayo rolls. Real quick.
Ow.
I'll check my finesse, which is 1.
10. So, You needed to roll 9, so both of y'all know. So, Maya is about to say something, but Moonglow, due to him being Moonglow and not being skittish,
Charisma.
yeah, being charismatic, you know the ingredients, which I actually have the ingredients listed down.
Oh, I know this one.
And yes, what are the ingredients? Wait, cure boils. Oh no, those aren't the ingredients. Those aren't ingredients. Those are the effects. Copy
Yeah.
and pasted the wrong thing. Copy pasted the wrong thing.
Dug bog, bark, flubberworm, mucus, and rat spleen.
Lovely.
Some of the other students seem to be like a little creeped out by this. And he says, "That is correct. We'll be learning this potion today. It'll take about an hour to make, which will be most of our class time today. Get with a partner. That way y'all can double check to make sure you're not grabbing the wrong thing. It would be a tragedy if one of y'all made a very powerful poison instead of this. So, Mr. Moonglow, since you answered the question and been answering questions pretty consistently, you get to pick your partner first. Everybody in class except for Maya raises their hand up, saying, "Pick me."
Alright. How many students are in the class?
There's about
Total.
28, counting you and Maya.
Okay. So,
22.
okay, so he just picks one of the other students.
Like, he gets with a fellow Thunderbird student.
Yeah.
Maya, like, you're just sitting there, and eventually somebody walks up and asks you, "Hey, since we need partners, don't you think we could be partners?"
Sure thing.
So, yeah. She sits beside you, and so both of y'all have to roll potions checks to see if y'all can learn this potion, or, yeah. 9. Moonglow succeeds barely again.
Intelligence, and finesse.
Yes.
Yeah. Dang.
You just, like, your partner goes, like, trying to pick up things, but you're... What do you want to do?
You're like, you're like, stop, don't move. You're about to pick poison.
I just tell her, I let her pick the stuff, and I'll just mix it.
No, like, she was about to put in, like, a poisonous, like, nut. You just, like, grab her wrist.
No, don't put that in there, wrong thing.
Boy, stop. Does that look like flubberworm mucus?
Or a rat spleen.
Dunbar bark. That would you would most confuse it as.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's different types of bark, and she just grabbed the poisonous one. You just noticed it so easily, like...
Hold up.
Not that meme again. Okay, so...
Always that meme.
You get her to put it down, and after that, you just very confidently, with very little help from her, make the potion. Well, Moonglow, even with the help of his partner, kind of struggles a little bit, but still succeeds.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this isn't poisonous.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure it's not poisonous.
Alright, you're tasting it first, right?
Class. The professor says this. Class. I'll be tasting the potions. Don't worry, there's plenty of antidote I have in stock right now. Mistakes?
What happens if it kills you? Maya says.
It won't kill him instantly.
Yeah. I made sure to keep all the extremely poisonous stuff out of here because I'm more afraid of my students accidentally tasting it than me.
Fun. That sucks up fun. I'm kidding. No, she doesn't say that.
Okay.
Just looks at you like, what?
So,
She doesn't.
y'all present your potions, and he takes Moonglows. Like he drinks the contraction that gives him boils. He drinks Moonglows, and after a few minutes, his boils disappear. He has a lot of this concoction, so he just keeps giving himself boils while he's testing out them.
Aren't boils painful?
Yes. This is how determined this guy is.
Alright.
Better than Snape.
Yeah, he
Better
is.
than Snape.
He is. He gets to Minas, or not Minas, Mayas. Called you the wrong name. Mayas. And like she's the last one to present hers. He takes like one sip of it, like all his boils like instantly go away. What house did you say you're from again?
Crap, I gotta make.
Horn Serpent.
Serpent, sir.
10 points to Horn Scorpion. Serpent. I don't know why I did that. Horned Serpent. Not that hard to say, Dusty.
No, keep it.
You know,
Freaking keep it. Freaking keep it. That's funny. That's
No,
funny.
in character it actually makes sense because you'll be in a lot of pain after this.
you know, I'm not so sure they do the points in Ilvermorny.
Hmm.
I'm
Too
not
bad
so
we're doing
sure.
them. Too bad we're doing them.
Fine.
Even if we did,
It's our
like,
first.
10 smackers to the horny snake.
10 points to the Horned Serpent. Now, class is dismissed, and I am taking a nap.
Just said.
I like how when Mr. Aizawa says it, okay, people say, oh, he's being lazy, but whenever he says it, it's because, he actually got boils.
He's put his body through a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Does he have a yellow sleeping bag? Does he have races with himself?
No, he doesn't have a sleeping bag. He just has a
What?
bed in his, office area.
That's not good for the prankster students.
I know. Like, he opens up his office, you see he has a bed, and, a ton of, snacks, and, soda.
Like 12 students are like nodding towards each other.
He looks over at them, and he says, try anything, and I'll make sure you regret it.
They're like, we were doing nothing.
I have seen...
The thing is, no one suspects Maya.
Okay, last class of the day, Transfiguration. We got this.
Oh boy. Oh wait, no, that's still intelligence. Dang it.
Kyoe. So y'all get there? One second, I have to look at the first name right quick. It's a guy, okay. Jasma. Hello, I am Miss Kyoe. Miss Kyoko. No, y'all have her this year, it's fine.
Dang it, we have to wait till third year before our farm really shows this stuff.
Okay.
So, Transfiguration is a simple class. So, one second. I'm looking at spells right quick. Sorry, Transfiguration.
We can learn the switching spell.
Yeah.
It's the most useful thing.
Transfiguration. Why are there... Oh, here we go. So, do y'all know any, have any ideas on transfiguration spells?
No.
You don't even want to roll intelligence?
I want to try.
Oh, you were doing that. Okay.
Like, I was gonna tell you, like, a name if you roll high enough. Yeah.
I have 8.
Y'all both got 8.
So did I.
So, the spell that comes to mind for you is the shrinking spell, Moonglow.
Which you
And
or the doctor?
Doctor. I said Moonglow afterwards.
Yeah.
And you, it's however you pronounce this word.
Engorgement spell.
Yeah. Like Maya.
Engorgio. Engorgio.
So,
That's Latin.
yeah, it is. So,
Side. I'm so sorry.
anybody?
Every
Oh,
and except eat slugs.
okay.
Wait, what?
What about eating slugs?
Every spell in Harry Potter is in Latin. The spell Ron used called eat slugs.
Yeah. In the book they have the Latin words in parentheses next to the English translation.
Yeah.
The asterisk means that
I don't read books.
Okay.
the asterisk means that the name is non-canon.
It's fine.
So, anybody want to, like, share some spells that are transfiguration?
May I raise her hand?
Yes, Maya.
Engorgement spell?
Everyone just like, oh,
Yes, that would be
like
a spell. Anybody else have a spell?
Rafam raises his hand.
Yes, Rafam. Or not Rafam. Mr.
My
Moonglow.
mom told me about my mom told me about the shrinking spell. I was wondering if we could learn that.
Okay. Since I enjoy competitions, how about this? Maya,
Oh no.
you take 1/2 of the class. Or not Maya. Miss Hall, you take half the class. Mr. Moonglow, you take the other half. Y'all will be teaching your half of the class the spell that y'all recommended. The class,
Oh,
the group.
Maya just looks at her like, are you kidding me?
we don't know these spells. We just thought it'd be interesting to learn them.
What's up? You do realize you have textbooks, and you can turn to the spell. You're just gonna be teaching your classmates. Like, it's the best way to learn is by teaching.
Frickin', why are we doing your job?
The
Looks at her like, why did you do this to me? Me that much.
So May's gonna be better at casting the spell, but Rafam's gonna be better at teaching.
Yeah, exactly. This will be a cool little dynamic. So, this is how we're gonna do this. Miss Hall, you're from Horned Serpent, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Moonglow, you're from Thunderbirds, correct?
Thunderbird for life.
So, whichever
All the other Thunderbirds shout that out as well.
So, whichever one of your groups learns, like, can cast the spell efficiently by the end of class, like the most students who are able to cast the spell by the end of class, like, will get the 15 points for their house. So,
Who they test it on?
what?
Test it on.
Some kind of book.
Like a dummy. They have test dummies.
Use it on the teacher.
I am not Professor. Forgot name.
Hatsume?
Hatsume, yeah. I'm not Professor Hatsume.
Hatsama.
Hatsama. I'm not Professor Hatsama. So y'all will be teaching your group now. So what I'm gonna do is have y'all both roll intelligence, and then have y'all both roll to cast the spell.
What?
So y'all both are able to cast the spell pretty... Wait, 1 second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that...
Roll the exact to see what spell we can use.
Shrinking spell, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so y'all both are able to cast your respective spells pretty quickly. So that's 1 out of 13 for both of y'all. Now y'all have to teach the other classmates. So intelligence.
Would that be?
Your intelligence or
Intelligence.
persuasion? Persuasion.
Situation is
Yeah.
what's persuasion again?
Spirit.
So this is what happens. So most of Maya's classmates are able to pick it up, except for 3 of them who are just struggling with the spell. And Maya's getting frustrated because, like, she doesn't understand how to get them to do it correctly. Moonglow, on the other hand, is just he's like over explaining everything and making sure everybody understands how the shrinking cell works. So everybody on his side actually learns the spell.
Yay.
So yeah, the 15 points will go to your house. But, so now then, class, it's the end of class. So everybody now has to cast the spell. So, y'all cast your spell. Your groups cast the spell all except for 3. Miss Hall, it wasn't that far off. Like, he was only 3 students off from tying with him. But the points goes to Thunderbirds.
Thunderbird for life.
Class is dismissed.
So do we add the spells to...
Yes, y'all both add the respective spell you taught.
Ah.
So Thunderbirds are ahead by 5 points. So, it's the end of the day. So y'all get back. So y'all go through, like, it's the evening, y'all have some free time. So where do y'all want to go?
Cheers.
Where?
Cheers.
All we're hearing is ears.
Like, I'm hearing the last part of what you're saying. Will you tape it out?
Magical creatures.
Magical creatures.
Oh boy.
Like, y'all have free time, and you're like, you know what? Instead of doing anything fun, I'm just going magical creatures.
Creatures. Those are the only things that she can communicate. Those are like the only things that she can understand. She can't understand people.
I'm guessing Moonglow's also going to magical creatures since he's really good at that to begin with.
Yeah. Maya shows up at wherever the magical creatures are, and she just sees Rafam already there, just like surrounded by the animals, as though he were surrounded by the students as well. Wait,
Roll magical creatures for that.
It's not. Maya is slowly starting not to like.
14.
So yeah, most of them are around you. By the way,
Gotta.
nobody else is with him. By the way,
Yeah, they're all too scared of the
creatures.
the small birds even.
Maya is starting to slowly not like you.
I thought you
Well,
was
why don't
already
you go
there.
tell him? Why don't you go tell him about it?
She's too scared too.
Well, she came here. She came there to talk to the animals. So what's she gonna do?
Nothing.
So as you're saying there awkwardly, probably glaring at him, you hear a voice behind you. Hey, what are y'all two doing down here? First years don't take magical creatures.
I'm just hanging out with my animal friends.
I was just coming down here to look at them to see what I'll be up against next year.
They don't.
Well, actually,
It's
second years don't
take it.
either.
It's your third year that takes it. This less. Point being, I have to ask y'all to leave because I would rather not have two students hurt without my supervision.
Okay.
Alright, it takes Rafam a little bit to like say goodbye to all the animals.
So, y'all go your separate ways. So, and the dorms, on Maya's side of things, several people are talking about, like, some of the older students are talking about how last year a mysterious ice, like, was covering up the dungeon, and that's why they moved potions to another room. And that even powerful fire magic isn't doing anything to the ice. On your end, though, in Thunderbirds, some of the older students are saying that there was a monster down in the dungeons, and that's the reason why they moved the potions class out of the dungeons.
Hmm.
So that's where I'm leaving off for today. So y'all want to say anything before I end the video? Wait, it's only 9.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'm like,
I was like, okay, we're only doing like one day of Ilvermorny.
Yeah.
It's not even 10 yet.
Okay, we'll go on for another hour. But yeah, so Ilvermorny. Back to this. Sorry. So, you guys kind of go about your business, but y'all keep overhearing students talking about the dungeons, and they're just saying all sorts of different stories about what happened down there to make the potions class move. From there being fire that can't be put out, ice that can't be melted, monsters, everything under the sun that they could possibly think of, they're saying.
Too many acorns.
I know, right?
Infinite acorns.
A fourth year Pukaway student, who y'all remember from Wortmart.
What kind of student?
Puk Uduji Pukuji
Pakwaji.
Pekwaji. The Pekwaji that y'all saw in Wortmart stops y'all, or not stops y'all, but talks to you, Moonglow. Ah, hey, it's you from Wortmart.
Yeah. And you are.
Oh, it's It's Mikey Morningwood. Mikey Morningwood.
Rafam laughs at this, similar to how I am right now.
What's so funny?
You seriously don't get it?
Mikey Morningwood. No, I don't get it. Is there a joke I'm missing?
Is Maya anywhere close to him?
Yeah, you're walking up now, just seeing
Moon
Moonglow.
laughing at this
Yeah,
guy.
you're just seeing him laughing at this guy, and this guy being really confused at why he's laughing.
And then, like, she says, "Hey, Moonglow,"
Yeah.
laughing at him.
No, it's his name.
What's so funny about it? You
Tell
notice that
her.
she gained.
My name is Mikey Morningwood.
See anything wrong with that? And she slowly turns to Moonglow and is like, "You should shut up before I hit you."
There's no need for that.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Actually, I was wanting to ask you a favor, Moonglow.
Oh yeah.
Thunderbirds are supposed to be brave, I do believe. So how about you come to the dungeons with me to see what's going on down there?
Dusty, you got it wrong.
What? I got it wrong.
And that's Griffin. Friends are cunning. Like, if it's working. Sorry, I'll shut up.
The Wumpus
Oh, Wampus.
is supposed to be brave.
Mhm.
Thunderbirds are ambitious.
Well, you seem.
Well, their
Well, you.
ambition is getting ahead of them, of seeing what they want to see what's down in the dungeon.
Well, you see, I heard that. Like, I saw you get all the lights, so you must be really talented as a wizard. So I thought maybe we could go down there and explore.
I don't know, isn't that place kind of dangerous? I heard there was a lot of acorns down there.
I'm pretty sure it's nothing. A student got lost down there last year. He, like, his eye starts away for a second. Before he continues. Yeah, anyhow, I'm pretty good with charms, so. Like, if you're there, though, I'm pretty sure we can deal with just about anything.
Why do you want to go down there?
I just want to put into all this questioning what's down there. And the teachers doesn't seem to want to talk about it.
Think there might be a good reason behind that?
Well, if you.
Maya steps in, is like, Moonglow actually has a point there.
Okay, well. I'm going.
Yeah, see, even she agrees with me here.
I'm.
What's that supposed to mean?
You don't like me.
What?
Um.
Out of character, what'd you say? I didn't hear.
Because you don't like him.
You don't like me.
True, if I say something like that.
Anyhow. I'm the. At least check it out. Like, I'm. Like, y'all don't have to come. I'm just, see if there's actually any danger down there.
Shouldn't you, like, not go alone at least? Like, aren't there, like, high-level wizards in the school that would be much better suited to go along with you down there?
Yeah, well, you see, most of the other students, well, at least my house, refuses to talk to me because they call me a troublemaker.
I wonder why.
She beat me by, like, 1 second.
Why do you Like, okay, well then guess I'll not go down there. But if students start going missing again like last year, I'm not gonna hesitate to go down there and see if they're down there.
How about you leave the teachers to it?
They did.
Idea.
She doesn't understand us.
They didn't do anything last year when things started to happen. When what started to happen, Mr. Morningwood? Like behind him stands um, Professor Eric, the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Nothing like the dungeons last year. Like people started disappearing, and then you moved to potions class. Like y'all don't seem to be doing anything about it. I assure you, we are trying to do our best to take care of it. But students like you who are just sneaking around there are just causing even more trouble for us.
You look. May is trying not to laugh. You can just hear go.
Is there a problem, Miss Hall?
No, no, sir.
I'm not gonna lie, Mr. Morningwood. I expected this behavior from Moonglow or Miss Hall here, not from a fourth
What?
year who should know better.
Oh, he's saying that because we're inexperienced.
Yeah, since your first years. 5 points conducted from that class, that house.
Thunderbird.
Puckwudgie.
Puckwudgie.
Oh, yeah.
How do all the points get like tallied up? Do like each teacher need to memorize all the points that they gave out and took away, and then converge at the end of it of every day?
Something like that.
To, like,
Oh, it's magic.
Yeah, it's magic. Once they say it, there's that automatic thing.
couldn't one teacher just be like minus 5,000 points from Wumpus and just not need to deal with any kind of Wumpus tomfoolery?
I know, right? No. Well, yes, technically, but none of these teachers would.
Yeah, touch that tab.
Oh yeah. I see what you mean there.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Okay. But, sir, that's unfair for me caring about our school's safety. Morningwood, do you want detention? No, but if you keep talking back to me, you will get detention. And that gets them to shut up, and the professor starts leaving. And then he turns around to both of y'all and says, both of y'all, all three of y'all needs to get to your classes.
Classes are done for today.
No, it was the next day. Like you was on your way to class when he stopped you.
Sorry, we're on our way right now.
Okay. So pretty much in your classes... What?
No, nothing.
So pretty much in your classes, y'all are still going over what y'all did on the first day for the most part. So I'm going to skip ahead to flying. Since... Yeah. Okay, so y'all get back to the area with your brooms. And you see Miss Winrow standing there ready to teach today. Okay, class, yesterday was off to a good start. Y'all got your brooms in your hand. Today we're gonna actually try flying. Is there a problem, Mr. Moonglow?
No.
Okay then. When y'all mount your brooms, I don't expect y'all to kick off right at the beginning. In fact, I don't want y'all to kick off until I say so. That way no students gets injured by you taking off. So, Maya, you started it off solo yesterday. How about you start us off today?
Okay.
So we're flying?
Would this be part of flying check?
Yes. Which flying is like... What is flying exactly?
Finesse.
Finesse.
And a +2.
Plus finesse.
+1 and then +2. Remember?
Mm-hmm. 8. So you're able to get off the ground a little bit and fly a little bit, but you're not the best at it.
I'm pure blood.
So it's the
I'm not.
So it's the pureblood's turn.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably gonna outshine you in this also. Ooh, if that's a natural 10.
How about that?
So you just you get on the broom with so much ease and you just start doing loops. But I just imagine you holding on to the broom for dear life and doing all this by accident.
Yeah, I think that's what would happen for him.
No showing off, Mr. Moonglow. You're supposed to set an example.
Shouldn't I try to do as best as I can for that example?
Hold on, guys.
Yes, but showing off is not the way.
How are they gonna know if they don't see?
If you show off, you just hurt yourself.
But I'm not.
We're flying again. What?
Well,
Okay, so Maya, you see... So Maya, you see... Moonglow? Everything okay over there?
What happened?
So you see Moonglow, showing off by accident, okay? And as he starts talking back to the teacher, he runs straight into a wall.
Medic.
I started laughing. Oh no! I spit it everywhere.
What?
Moonglow, you look out the window that your face is currently planted in right now, and you see it's the potions room, and the potions professor just waves at you as you slowly go down.
Uh,
I was drinking tea and I started laughing and it everywhere, but somehow didn't get it on my computer.
that's good.
Okay. So Maya already did her flying check. So, other people are flying, and they start trying to imitate Moonglow, and several of them also hits the wall.
I'm surprised the postmaster hasn't gone haywire because so many students are hitting his wall.
No, in the classroom, after the second thud, he's like, "This'll be one of those days, isn't it?" Goes back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of those days.
He just hears a thud against his window. He's like, ah, another student. It's a bird. Oh, right, they can do that.
No, another one's about to hit the same window, okay? He opens up his window at the exact right moment. And he just comes flying through his classroom, crashing into a few cauldrons.
Good thing those were empty. Oh, wait. No, they weren't.
No, they was. Okay, He sticks his head out the window now. Can y'all please stop hitting my window every 10 seconds?
One comes flying at him.
Like he grabs the broom midair right before he can go through.
No, like he's coming down the side of the building, like an inch away from the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyhow, next person to hit this window or crash into my classroom, I'm taking 10 points from whoever started this.
Why not from the person who hit the window?
Thunderbird!
Why not from the person who hit the window?
Somebody must have set an example.
Thunderbird!
That wasn't the example I was setting.
After a few minutes, nobody else actually hits the window, and class ends. And I'm pretty sure after that, y'all have potions. No, y'all have several other classes.
Please, no, please have potions. Please.
Yeah, potions are like 2 class hours after that.
Right, no, I thought we had herbology.
Yeah, you have Hybology and History of Magic before potions.
Yeah.
If we had that would be so funny. Like after flying immediately.
When do we
So.
have lunch?
Y'all have lunch right after flying.
We missed lunch last time.
We just didn't go over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all sit down at lunch. You see nobody sitting by Morningwood again. Nobody's associating with him at all. Around you though, Moonglow, you notice that your group has slightly shrunk by a few people.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
But there's still a pretty large group around you. Maya, you just see, like, you just kind of, like, sit by yourself. Which I'd like to imagine you just have, like, a charms book open up.
I got a book. I have a book on magical creatures that I found in the library that I brought with me.
Yeah, I brought it with me right after I took it out of Glow Moon's bag.
We would
No,
have we would have the same textbook on that then.
I know, I'm joking.
I brought it from home. Like my dad. Like it was my dad's collection.
Can I make a perception check to see it? Like from across the room?
I'm gonna say no, but you can. You have to roll higher than 9.
Yay.
Yeah, you notice that she has this book open, and it says magical creatures on the cover.
Continues eating.
Continues eating with this massive group of people.
I just realized something. His group is slowly getting slower and slower, and then I imagined his Maya's group getting bigger and bigger.
No, like, you made it pretty obvious that you don't want the attention, so people are respecting you.
But then, like, second year round.
Ah, people are respecting her.
By totally ignoring her.
That's
By
your
the
wish.
time third year rolls around, I'm gonna be real popular. I think.
Okay. So y'all hear, like, a scream coming from down the hall. You see
Why though?
reasons.
Mine better.
So you see the teachers, all of them who are there, which is there's only 3 there supervising y'all, which is the charms teacher, which is Dracowood, the astronomy teacher, which is Tina, and the transfiguration teacher, who is Kioe. Calm down, students. There's no need to be alarmed. We're going to check that out.
Mia just looks at them like, boy.
So they go out of the room, and several of several of Glow Moon's group actually leaves him.
Glow.
Moonglow's group goes and sees what's going on. Do y'all want to see what's going on? Or
I mean, my group is probably gonna get them tell me after they see it. So
Maya, you want to see what's going on? Or are you just reading your book?
Huh? Sorry, I was reading the meme.
Well, okay. A scream happened outside. People are leaving to go see what's happening.
Well, I know that part, but do I roll this? I want to go.
Okay.
I want to go check it out.
Perception.
Plus anything?
spirit. Hey.
Okay, so you get up. You go over there. And, like, you can't really see over the group. But the teachers start, like, telling people to get out of the way. And you see, like, a second-year student from your house. Like, very blue. And not moving. Move out of the way. There's an emergency.
Maya's just. Yep. Okay. This year's gonna be very interesting.
See somebody die of hypothermia. Yeah, this is gonna get very interesting.
Side for of Minna. I mean Maya. Oh my god.
Okay, so do you? So I'm guessing you go back to lunch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read.
Okay, so Moonglow.
Yeah.
Your group comes back, like the few people who left come back and they're like,
Mhm.
something attacked a student.
Really?
Yeah, there was.
Did you see what it was?
No, we didn't. By the looks of things, though, like he was coming out of, like he was on these stairs towards the dungeon.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see what creature I know what it is?
Yeah.
What creature it is?
Magical creatures.
Yay.
It may not be a creature though. It may be dark arts.
I'm still gonna check to see if it's a creature.
Rafam asks, do you know what happened
17.
to the guy? You rolled a d20.
So that's a 7. That's a 7 then.
Well,
Yeah. Sorry. I forgot.
Anyhow, so if we take that as a 7, you know that it's no magical creature you can think of.
actually, wait, let me check.
Got book.
Okay, yeah, it is based on intelligence as well.
Okay. So, yeah, by the looks of things, he might have been hit by a spell. Maybe a Dementor got hold of him. Those things are pretty nasty. Like, don't they make you cold? No wonder they don't
The
want.
life.
What?
Mayor's just like, they suck the life out of you.
Giggity.
They don't really make you look like you died of hypothermia. You just look dead.
I just imagine you're sitting there, like your book open at the Dementors page, as you say all this.
You're just saying this and no one's, like, understanding the context. You're just like, the heck?
Wait, she talks?
Like, no, not even that. Just like, the heck you talking about?
Do you want to roll intelligence to see if you can think of anything?
Yeah, I assume that, like, from the information gathered from the Rafam's friends, he probably would know that it has something to do with the spell.
So dark arts.
Oh, I guess so then. So this is gonna be a dark arts check?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'd be dark arts.
Alright. So let's see here. Alright, so that just cancel out. I got a 7.
You can think of a few spells, like a few jinxes and curses that kind of fix the description of what happened, but not perfectly. So, you'll get to Hybology, I do believe, is what you'll have next, in Miss Shrooms.
Yep.
And she says this. Okay, before class starts, we have one thing to go over first. Nobody, under any circumstances, unless you're directly told by the headmaster, is allowed to go near the dungeons.
Maya in her mind is like, if you tell people not to, we're a bunch of teenagers. We're going to.
Rafam in his mind is like, if they're telling us not to, they must be serious. I shouldn't go down there. I might get
See, this is
expelled.
like they might have different personalities, but this is like their true personalities.
I like how y'all can agree on not going anywhere where it's dangerous.
She's like, huh, people are gonna do it anyway.
Rafam's like, I shouldn't go down there, should I? Yeah, if I do that, I'm gonna get expelled. I shouldn't go down there.
Anyhow, the student who was attacked, he was from Thunderbirds, I do believe. Or Thorn Serpent, one of the two.
He's from Horn Serpent. I recognize him, Maya says.
You barely looked at
One second.
Maya can recognize people.
She got a 2.
She got a 2 at best. So you just believe it's somebody from your house.
Yeah. His wand.
So today we're going to be going over... Wow, that's so useful.
Continue.
I'm looking for his potion. So today we're going to be learning about a particular ingredient that your potion teacher should be teaching you how to make the potion to this week. Oh my goodness, there's so many 6 and 30-year potions. I'm actually having trouble finding a second-year potion or a first-year potion.
We don't technically need to learn a potion every day.
I know, it's that'll be by the week now, by the way.
We already got our potion this week.
Well, okay then. Anyhow, point being, so she just goes over like where to find the ingredients for the Cure Boils potion. And where to find them. And that's more or less what y'all are doing this week, like reviewing what y'all learned in the first part. But
Okay.
well, since Thunderbird had a student taken, okay? Next student to be taken is to be from Wampus. So in the middle of the night, Yeah, what?
In Rafam's free time for this time,
Mhm.
he's going to go in a secluded area, like away from everyone, and he's going to try divination.
Okay. Roll the fit in. Roll it then.
I got a 12.
Divination. Um. So you kind of get a vision of, like, you just see a vision of. I'm running out. I'm losing my train of thought. Of like this mist, like oozing out of this door with a green light by this mist. And you hear a faint scream.
Scream or a girl scream?
It's a guy scream.
Ah.
Okay, so what do y'all want to do? Or
Is
what?
that all I got?
Yeah, you just get like a vision of a door, green mist coming out from underneath the door, and a scream.
I opened the door.
You don't see the door. You're nowhere near the door. It's in the dungeon.
If anything, I would have. If anything, I would have seen open the door. But like, I guess I don't, because that's like where the vision stops.
Yeah.
Um, do I possibly recognize the voice?
Um, you can tell it's a first year student who's been around you. And that he's in the Pampas or Wampas house. But other than that, you don't know.
Alright.
So, what are you to do with this information?
I'm going to go to Mr. Morningwood.
Oh. So yeah, you see him like in the library by himself, flipping through a book of curses. And like he has another book open with like magical creatures in it too.
Hey,
Oh, you scared me. I'm not used to people actually acknowledging me. Is there something I can help you with?
you said that you would go down to the dungeon if someone else died, right?
Yeah, if somebody else got hurt, which they did, I'm actually currently looking to see if I can figure out what's attacking students. Would it be a
I don't think you should go down
Why not?
there. I think it might be out of your league.
And you think you could do a better job than me?
No? I mean, if the teachers are having trouble with it, then we can't do anything.
I'm not gonna stop trying to figure this out, though.
I didn't think I would stop you. But just so you know, I had a vision.
Okay, what is this vision exactly?
I saw a wooden door with green mist coming out of the bottom, and I heard a guy's scream. I don't remember who it was exactly, but it sounded like this guy from the Wampus group. I kind of recognized it.
Um, well, I'm guessing the vision took place in the dungeon, since really that's the only place where it seems to be attacking from.
That would make sense.
But I don't think whatever is doing this is strictly stuck in the dungeon. Anyhow, he looks back down at his curses book, trying to figure out what exactly is happening. Trying to find a spell that would aid your help, or to find the spell that's causing this.
Don't go down a lot, okay?
Okay.
Alright,
So
he leaves.
I just imagine Maya walks in after
Oh no,
what?
that's not my choice. Maya's gonna go down to the dungeon.
Oh, dang it. Uh,
Don't trust nobody.
So Moonglow, you see Maya start walking down the dungeon, and it's getting pretty late. Most the other students had already went back to their dorms.
I look around to see if anybody else sees her.
No, there's literally nobody else there. There's only a
Ah,
cat.
crap. Ah, crap.
Is it my black
I
cat?
follow
Yeah, it's your black cat.
behind
Roll perception, Maya, to see if you notice them.
Should I roll finesse
Not if you're
for
sure, yeah.
for stealth?
I don't think you're trying to stealth behind her though. I'm just saying this just to see if she notices you.
Yeah, I'm trying to stealth.
Oh, you're trying to stealth. So yeah, she needs to roll finesse, or not finesse, on perception.
Spirit.
Spirit. Use the spirit bomb. Yeah, she has no idea she's being followed. So, you get down there, Maya, and you see this thick mist, green mist on the ground. And it's actually walking through sludge.
Get away from that door.
Maya turns around. What do you want?
I've seen that door before.
Have I?
You shouldn't go near it.
What are you gonna do? Stop me?
Ah!
Ah, crap.
The door unlocked.
No, the door's locked from the inside.
Where is the scream coming from?
From inside the door, behind the door.
Ah, crap.
Is there a way to break it down?
Remember your other automatic spell that you got?
Mending?
Oh, I thought you got Aloamora for some reason.
No.
Oh,
Can I use the shrinking spell on the lock?
you can try.
Use it on the door.
Yeah, I guess I can do it on the door. Make it a tiny door. Alright, so this is shrinking spell. So that's charm, so that'd just be plus intelligence plus power. Yay!
So the door,
The door shrinks by like 10%.
yeah, this door shrinks and falls off its hinges now. And you see the Wampus kid, say, running, past y'all in fear. And you see, inside the doorway, it's Professor Eric. And then its form quickly changes to both of y'all roll a 1d10. Plus nothing. Plus nothing. So 8. 9.
Oh, 9.
Maya, what is your worst fear? What do you fear the most?
Um. Voldemort. No, she's not scared of Voldemort. I'm kidding. About this.
I hadn't considered that one.
I didn't either. People.
Okay, well, that's boring. So yeah, you know what? Like as
You know what? No, she's scared of snakes too.
you see Professor Eric turn into this giant snake that's about half the size of you. And it, like winds up to about to bite you.
I will pick up the door.
Throw it at him.
I'll like get it into position to where it's like in like the space where it was, and then I'll turn off the spell.
So I should put the door back in place and undid the spell.
I'll try.
Okay, roll to cast the spell again, I do believe.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure you just like stopped concentrating and it just worked.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. So the door, like right before the snake could jump at Maya, the door suddenly like grows in front of it, like cutting off the snake's head. As the snake's head hit the ground, it turns into a black mist and fades away.
Holy crap!
You hear something like moving behind the door, still, like banging on it.
We should probably leave.
Maya's just crying.
As y'all get out the
Transmutation, actually.
as y'all get out of the dungeons, y'all look at your hands, okay? And you notice that your hands, like your fingers tips, had slightly turned blue while you were down there.
Did we feel cold?
Yeah, you feel a little bit cold. But it's more like you can't feel the tips of your fingers than actually feeling cold.
Huh, that's kind of weird.
What, does it wear off?
Yeah, after y'all leave the dungeons, after a few minutes, you get feeling back in your hands. Or in your fingers.
Okay, so the door had shrunk by 25%.
Yeah. So y'all see, like, as y'all leave the dungeons, you see, the Professor Lycan and Headmaster Mozal, like, about to go down there. Ah, the Headmaster says. Ah, so there y'all two are. Your head of houses was worrying about you.
Uh,
But
uh,
Headmaster, shouldn't we... What?
Grafana is just like freaking out right now.
But Headmaster, shouldn't we...
Freaking crying. Like, she's like...
Shouldn't we give them detention or expel them for, going down there and risking their lives? Well, if that student who went and got us, who can run really fast, who could run faster than I thought he could,
He has a finesse of 4.
yeah. Yeah. If he's telling the truth, then they did save him.
Maya's still crying, let's be honest.
You
here.
okay,
I think
Maya? What did you see down there?
that's big snake.
You just saw a giant snake.
The snake's head was cut off, and then it turned into a black mist.
No, it acted like a professor and then it turned into my fear.
Which professor?
Yeah, but Rafam was just expressing what he was.
Yeah.
Through.
Again.
Eric.
Eric.
Okay. Well, there's a reason why we don't allow people in the dungeons, as you can now see.
I had a vision that green mist coming out from the bottom of it, and
That was not your vision.
That wasn't you. That was me.
Yeah.
sorry. I asked him if it was me too, and then he said yes. So.
No, I didn't say that. I just I
I was
heard
an
you say
idiot.
something. I was saying yes, yes. What is it? That's what I meant by that.
Okay, I asked and you said yes, so I thought that was the answer.
Okay, that's my fault. Anyhow.
Dang it, Dusty. Say what next time?
What? Okay, fine. Either way, so at least y'all aren't hurt. At this point in time, y'all start feeling the tips of your fingers again.
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow, your friend, he's gonna be in the infirmary for a few days. He seemed to have been down there for a while. So,
I wonder what Professor Eric was doing to him.
I don't think that was Professor Eric. I forget their names off the top, or it's like the monster off the top of my head. But what y'all most likely saw down there is the creature that can change its shape to the person's worst fears.
So was Professor Eric's that kid's worst fear?
Well, Professor Eric is like Snape. Like, he's pretty much Snape. So, it's understandable. Anyhow, like, the headmaster's like holding your cat, by the way, Maya. Like, petting it. Anyhow, y'all, like, handing the cat to you. Y'all need to get to your dorms before, anything else happens. Good night. But, Professor, we just said we would give them detention. Well, they had good reason to go down there. But they broke the rules. Like, those be setting a bad example for the other students. Doing the right thing is a bad example? No, sir.
Well, so look at them. They've been punished enough.
Maya's still crying. Let's be honest here.
We're still freaking out.
Anyhow, so y'all get back to your dorm. So Maya, you get back.
It's a bog.
What?
The creature, by the way.
Boggett. Yeah, thank you. Maya, you get back to your dorm, and everybody's just waiting there for you.
Hey guys.
Where have you been?
Dungeon.
The head of house looks at you. Why did you go to the dungeon?
This felt like the right thing to do.
What?
Well, I'll have you know I'm gonna let the headmaster hear this, and he'll decide your punishment for being so reckless.
I got let off the hook. I ran hooked. I got let off the hook because I saved a kid.
It's pretty late now, but if I talk to the headmaster tomorrow and he tells me a different story, you will be expelled.
Okay.
Over to Moonglow. More or less the same story.
Shakily opens the door.
What?
Shakily opens the door.
Hey, Moonglow, where have you been? Oh, why are you shaking? You seem pretty shooken.
I have seen some crap.
Professor Lycan's there, and he's like, or not Professor Lycan. Well, he is your head of house, so he's not there yet, but the students are. Where have you been? Like, So where have you been? Like, are you okay? Was he hurt?
I saw Miss Hall go to the dungeon. So I looked around to see if anybody else saw her. No one else was there. So I followed her to this wooden door with green mist coming out. A kid was screaming behind it, so we decided to get through the door. It was locked, so I shrunk it. And there was what looked like Professor Eric there. It wasn't Professor Eric, but it just looked like him. The kid ran out. It turned into a giant snake. And then it lunged at us, so I unshrunk the door. It cut off its head, and then its head turned into black mist.
Okay, so half the people there are acting like this. Wow, I knew you was to be amazing. And the other half's like, we don't believe you.
Persuasion.
Okay. Okay.
Rolls like an insanely high number.
14.
Okay. Everybody up to year 3 believes you. Like year 3 and below. Everybody else who is 4th year and higher do not. The perfect of your house actually says this. There's no need to be spreading wild tales like you're letting fame get to your head, Mr. Moonglow.
You can ask the Wampus kid right now. Well, I guess not right now, but like in the morning, probably.
So, okay, we're gonna cut to the morning, then we're ending the video because that'll be 3 hours long.
Yay.
Okay.
So, y'all get to the common area and you see like all the professors, or not common area, the cafeteria area, and you see all the professors standing there. Before we start eating, I have an announcement to make. The dungeon is off limits. We have now placed wards. They'll even keep the strongest of y'all out of there. So now it's literally impossible for y'all to get down there without one of us with you.
We'll find a way.
Life finds a way.
Now then.
May in her head. A way. I'll find a way.
Now then. There are 3 people we need to acknowledge here. The Wampus kid, who was foolish enough to go down there. The...
Horn Serpent?
Yes, that. The Horn Serpent student, who I would assume went after him for some reason. And the Thunderbird student, who saved both them. So, he says the person's name, the first person's name. Who's not...
Billy.
Yeah, Billy. Who's not here because he's in the infirmary for prolonged exposure down in the dungeon. Maya! And Moonglow. Moonglow? Maya? Or not Maya. Moonglow? Miss Hall? I want to talk to both y'all right now.
But biscuits and gravy.
You can...
In her head, it's just like, why did you have to call me?
So, I'm guessing y'all get up there, and he, lowers his voice, and he says, Now then, I want to hear. He looks at you, Moonlow. How did you know that the Wampus boy was down there?
Rafam has his arms crossed and says, I have what the wizarding world calls the gift.
Which is the Visionary, if I'm not mistaken.
Divination.
Divination, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And you, Miss Hall?
This felt right.
Looks at you very why though? Anyhow. So, I am gonna give Thunderbirds and Horned Serpents 20 points apiece for your bravery.
Okay.
And now y'all can get back to eating and explain this to your
Right.
classmates.
Out of character, because it keeps coming up. Maya going down there for any kind of reason doesn't work now, because the only reason why she went down there was because she thought she had that vision.
Well, we could just say that she had.
I switched my story from vision to saying it felt right, like I needed to do it.
That's what the divination is, though.
We could just say that she had a lesser version of it. Where she just had this urge just to go down there.
Even then, that's kind of.
Even if you didn't have the vision, I was gonna make her go down there anyway.
Okay, well, alright.
They've been hyping this up very much. I'm gonna be disappointed if there's just nothing down there. Kind of mentality, right?
Yeah.
So.
Acts differently around people that she doesn't know, but she doesn't like Moonlow.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end the video here, though. So, bye!
Bye.
Bye.